Hello everybody, welcome back for another X.11 live stream. Hope you guys are all doing well. Sorry about the delayed start this morning. I was trying to figure out why my camera is not working. If you look what happens when I turn my camera on, it's just completely blank. I don't know what's going on. I think what happened is my USB hub, I don't know, something with my USB hub. I think I may need to order a new USB hub. This one seems to be giving me some issues lately. Weird like peripherals turning off and stuff mid-flight. Randomly my radio stack, my SciTech radio stack turned off the other day while we were streaming. I just turn it on and off again and it seems to work, but I think something is going on with that. I'm going to order a new one this week. Hopefully I think I have an extra slot in the back. The only thing is if you use OBS, you have to make like a whole new source and everything. And yeah, so anyways, welcome to the stream, friends. I hope everybody's doing well. Thank you very much for tuning in. It is Monday afternoon. We are in the simulator in my hometown of Ottawa, Ontario. Hope everybody's doing well. We're doing some Air Canada Express ops today for all my Canadian friends out there and for all my American friends who are familiar with the Air Canada Express livery and hops. Air Canada used to have two different liveries. They used to have a Jazz livery and then they used to have the actual Air Canada livery. Everything's kind of been merged. They all use the same livery now. Except with the Express on the bottom. So Jazz is no longer a quote-unquote thing anymore. They still use the call sign Jazz. They still use everything else like that. Yeah, they just don't have the Jazz painting. Probably because it's much easier to just put Express on the bottom than it is to paint the entire fleet a different livery and color. And if you guys don't remember, the old school Dash 8s don't worry, we are going to fly the old school livery after. On the way to Halifax, we're going to fly the old school livery. I just wanted to use the new school livery this morning. In my opinion, this is the best Air Canada livery I think they've had in quite a long time. They call it their retro livery, but I don't know, man. It looks absolutely splendid to me. We do have a new emoji for all of our members. Yes, we have the chef kiss emoji. We've got the pilot, the captain chef kiss emoji. I don't even know where this came from. I've had this emoji forever. I think it's in my Discord. I think it's in a couple other Discords as well. But yeah, Daza. You don't know which one, whether to buy the Toliss 340 or the Q400. Tough call, man. Really, really tough call, Daz. And I'm just gonna kind of explain it the way that I've pretty much been explaining it to everybody. What do you fly most? Are you the type of person that enjoys like hour to 2 hour long flights like me? Like I'm much more hour to 2 hour long flights. Like that's my creme de la creme. That's what I love flying. It's like the perfect balance of take off, workload, hang out at cruise, kind of chat, and then start our descent. So for me, personally, I would choose, if I could only choose one, I'm choosing the Q4, just because of my flying style, right? We do far more regional and short hops here on the channel than we do long hauls. That's it. If you're somebody who is, let's say, a long haul enthusiast, you love doing long hauls. It's what you do. You love waking up in the morning, starting the flight, coming back 5, 6, 7, 8 hours later. Then I would totally suggest the A3, the 340. I think it really, really, really just comes down to your flying style. Again, for me, I'm very much like a regional short hop type of guy. My hour, 2 hour max flights, and we're usually good to go. You know, that's where I really truly think. Okay, how much, time, again, you guys know I'm a huge time to money. That's how I usually judge how much a product will be, and if I'm willing to spend money on it, is how much time am I going to spend in it, right? I think we've showcased here over the past 2 weeks since we've had this airplane, essentially, I've basically flown this aircraft like a full-time job over the past 2 weeks. I'm absolutely in love, so I may be a little bit more biased too as well. I kind of feel bad for Toliss and FlyJSim both releasing just amazing aircrafts a couple days apart from one another. It sucks. We went, how many months did we go? 6, 7, 8 months without a release of an aircraft, and then boom, we get two absolutely amazing aircrafts in the Q400 by FlyJSim and the 340 from Toliss. So it's one of those things, man. I think it's just really, you just got to look deep down within and figure out exactly what you enjoy flying more. And I think that should be your number one purchase. And then there's nothing saying that you can't, the Q400 when it goes on sale or the 340 when it goes on sale, nothing saying you can't pick this up. So there you go. Yeah, absolutely. Flown this more than the 346 with the Q400 is more you. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Just bought the Q4. Can't wait. Nice, DH. Enjoy yourself, man. I think I'll get the Q4 today and then the Toliss 340 next payday. There you go, Dazzle. Nothing wrong with that, man. I do truly think both of those airplanes are absolutely amazing. Smo. Yes, absolutely awesome. At Smitty, who's got a new favorite emoji? We got new favorite emojis. Let's say hello to everybody. Everybody's here in chat today. Leon, thank you very much, dude. Dropping the $1.43. I appreciate you, my friend. Huge no floaties to you, Leon. Thank you very, very much for supporting the channel. Leon says, hey, Cap. Hope you're good. Already afternoon here in Germany, but let's enjoy this stream. Well, thank you very much, Leon. I appreciate you. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in today. It is Monday. It is also my Friday. Schmitty loves the chef kiss. It is Monday, but it is also my Friday. And let me tell you, it's been about 3 to 4 weeks since I've had an actual 2 days off away from the simulator, and I'm going to be 100% real with you guys right now because you always know that I am very much looking forward to having the next 2 days off.
Ready to rock and roll. Failed my CPA check ride, Captain.
Uh-oh, that's not good. Alhaji Kane, thanks for support, my friend. Huge no floaties to you, sir. Failed your CPL check ride. That's not good. Get back to studying. Hopefully you can pass that one next time. If there's anybody in chat. Sorry, I dropped my... If there's anybody in chat that would be able to help out, Alhaji Kane, thank you very much for the $5 donation, my friend. I appreciate you, dude. All the best next time. All right, sweet. So, friends, again, sorry about the camera. I don't know what's going on with the camera. I'm here and I'm dressed and everything's ready to go, but the camera's not working. So, we'll figure that one out too over the next couple days. I think it's just the USB slot. So
Don't worry, other people has flown the 340 to 600 a lot. This suits much more your short hops.
Yes.
And it has the toilet. Have you thought of starting to use Volanta so people could follow your flights and routes easier? Smile.
Thank you very much, Severi, for your support, dude. I really do appreciate that. Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Severi, one of the main reasons I don't use Volanta, and this is pretty much the only reason, is because I cannot use this beautiful information up top here. I really don't want to be running two different sources of flight tracking. There's really no need. Unfortunately, Volanta does not give the tools that I have up here that you see, the call sign, the network, the departure airport, the en route time, the arrival airport, the speed, and the altitude. Fortunately, I can't get those things with Volanta, so I have to use Sim Toolkit Pro. There are websites that you can always track me on. I can always give you, the call sign's always up here, and it's fairly easy to track on those websites using a call sign. So I can always provide you with those websites. It sucks because we used to use, I think we used Vataware. You used to be able to actually track a flight on Vataware. So you could go and just track, you could search someone's flight and then it would give you a whole other web page for tracking. Unfortunately, that doesn't work anymore. I'm not quite sure what's going on, but yeah. Anyways, friends, welcome to the stream. I'm fully taking advantage of the camera not being on right now. You guys know that. Ottawa International Airport. Jazz 8006. I don't even know how they'd call it. Yeah, 8006 here, not 8006. They use 80 and then 06. Service to Montreal. Flight time this afternoon. Get ready for this one, friends. Are you ready for it? Flight time into Montreal this afternoon is a whopping 28 minutes. Yes, you heard it. 28 minutes. I did this flight about a month ago, flying into, when I went to San Diego. I flew it in a CRJ 900. I kid you not. I'm pretty sure we were at cruise for 30 seconds. We took off, and we took off on runway 7, so we were pointed towards Montreal. At least on this departure, we're going to be departing runway 25, heading away from Montreal, and we're going to have to make a big left turn and head ourselves into Montreal. So that's going to allow for a little bit longer of a time. But yeah, it was absolutely insane. It was absolutely insane. We got to cruise altitude. The flight attendant came by, offered a tiny bottle of water, and you could hear the thrust reduction in the engines, and you could feel that, that little stomach, that little, you almost feel like a pit in your stomach when you start the descent. And we just instantly started our descent and down into Montreal. It was crazy. We are on the VATSIM network. If you would like to join, feel free. I think I see somebody here on the VATSIM network. We are on the VATSIM network. If you would like to join with us this afternoon, I don't think there's any ATC on yet. No ATC on yet. I'm not sure if we will get any ATC. Maybe by the time we get down into Halifax, as it'll be a little bit of a later afternoon. Yeah, let's do this, friends. Cold and dark, Air Canada Express. Let's get it. Inside the cockpit, beautiful. First things first, we're going to the overhead. We're going to get our master battery switch, our main battery, our aux battery, and our standby battery all to the on positions. Beautiful. I'm going to get my lights turned on, and that's all we're going to do up there. Let's come down here. Let's get all of our screens turned on. Beautiful. Screens, beautiful. Okay, let's go to our electronic flight bag, and let's start working on some things here. Let's go to our loading page. We're going to go select load. Beautiful. For today's flight, actually, let me go back here. I want to get, we'll connect the GPU. We'll get the GPU going. There we go. Now we're on the GPU. All right, let's go select load. Cool. So for today's flight, we're looking for a zero fuel weight of 25.9, which is going to be about 24.3 on the zero fuel weight. 24.3-ish should be good there. Payload today, we don't want to take too much cargo, so we're going to bump that down. I do want to take full passenger load though, so 24.3 is what we're looking for. So I'm going to bump this down here. 24.3 should be good right about there. 24.3. So 387 kilos of cargo, full passenger count today, 78 passengers on board. Everything looks good there. Fuel for today's flight, we need 1,900 kilograms of fuel. Thank you. And our flight time en route, like I mentioned, 28 minutes. Yes, you got it. 28 minutes. Can I get that down 27 minutes. Sure. Load summary. That looks good. Everything is set there. It is 9 degrees, 27 minutes en route. Route distance is 101 miles. Crazy, man. Reserve fuel time, 30 minutes. Yep. Taxi time should be about around 10 minutes. Yeah, 5 to 10 minutes. And reserve is all set there. Cruise altitude, we're actually going to be at 15,000 feet. So that's all good. Is there a way to change that? There is no way to change that. All right, let's confirm load, and we will start loading the airplane. Beautiful. Airplane is loading. Wonderful. Let's come down here. Let's turn on our FMCs on. And I guess we really don't need to turn this one on if we're not using
Captain,
it.
I can hear that the no smoking sign will be off for this trip.
Yes.
Low altitude flight.
Yes.
But still pretty high. Kappa.
Yes.
30-minute hotbox flight.
Welcome to Canada. How may I help you? Scott!
Can you assign a button to flush the lab?
Coming in with the $50 donation, you absolute madman. Scotty, thank you, dude. Guys, can we get some love and chat for Scott Rashley dropping the 50 bomb and celebrating 7 months here on the channel? Scott, man, huge no floaties to you, dude. Thank you very, very much for your support, sir. That is very, very kind of you, man. Huge no floaties. Guys, let's show some love and chat for Scott dropping a 50 bomb and then re-upping 7 months on the membership. Says, have a great flight. I have a question. Thanks, Scott. I appreciate you, man. Huge no floaties, dude. Very, very kind, man. Very, very kind of you, dude. All right. Everything looks good there. Let's go to our flight plan page. CYOW. We're going to go to menu. We're going to go to departures. We're planning a departure at a runway 25. If you check the METAR here in Ottawa, it's not very nice right now. I'm glad that we're not flying into Ottawa. I'm glad we're flying into Montreal. There is a bug with the latest version when you sync FMCs, so better not to use the second FMC and sync data. Interesting. I've never had any issues with the FMCs, but cool. I won't use it. Thank you for the heads up. Ottawa 27016 gusting 24. Ugh. So we're going to depart runway 25. We'll hit 5, enter. We are going to plan for the Ottawa 4 departure, which will be number 1 on our list. We'll insert that. We have no transition. Beautiful. It's basically a vector. Cool. So from vectors, we're going to make a left turn out. We're going to go direct Avon. AVVON. Good. Insert. And from Avon, we're literally jumping to the arrival. We're going to go to CYUL, which is Montreal International Airport. CYUL. Enter. Accept. We are planning for runway 28 on the arrival today via the Alouette 3 arrival. Avon transition. And we are going to be doing the RNAV runway 28. 1. Insert. Enter. Flight plan. Beautiful. From Avon, RV, Habs, Como, Tovat, Rudso, Notam, Kebab, Vectors, Gaudi, Lisiv, Nico, Levug, runway 28 on the RNAV. Beautiful. We're going to clear out this discontinuity. Beautiful. And that looks good. And we're all set up for that. Beautiful. I'm happy with all of that. Great. Let's go to the fuel page. We'll start plugging in some numbers here. We are going with 78 passengers on board this afternoon. So 78, we'll enter that in there. Good. Cargo weight was, what was it? 300 and something, I think we said. We can always go back to the loading page and see what we put in here. 387. Yes, 387. Check. Fuel on board, we selected 1917. There we go. So we've got a 0 fuel weight, we've got a gross weight, all of that looks good. Happy with all of that. Okay, wonderful. Again, we're 200 kilos over what we wanted to be, but that's fine. Okay, everything's pretty much done with that. We'll bump you back over to flight plan. That's looking great. We're just waiting for the passengers to load now. So if we go to our status, beautiful. We've got about just over half passengers. We're looking good. We're good on the fuel, so what we can do is, have they actually left? I'm sure they're not leaving quite yet, but all right, let's work on the autopilot panel. Again, cruise altitude today is 15,000 feet. We're not going up very high, as Seat 2A would like to say. 15,000 feet is selected. We're going to go on IAS mode. We're going to climb at 220 to 20. Good. And we want to use our heading mode initially. Heading mode initially of 255 on the heading is what we're going to be looking for. 255. Good. We're going to flip our nav source over to FMS 1. Good. Okay. That's pretty much it. 251 actually, I think it is, or 252. We'll go 251. Okay. I think we're pretty much good for that. Let's go ahead and start doing our checklists here. Before we start, recirc fans will go on. All that fun stuff completed. We've set up our briefing. You guys know what's happening. Planning a departure out of 2-5 into Montreal today. Let's get our recirc fans on. Fasten seatbelt. No smoking. Emergency lights. We'll get our anti-skid on as well. Beautiful. All right, before engine start checklist, circuit breakers have been checked. Passenger signs are on. Emergency lights have been armed. Anti-skid is on. We just did all that. Fuel transfer quantity is off and checked. Emergency brake pressure is on and checked. Power levers, disc, condition levers, fuel off. Takeoff data has been reviewed. We'll leave that one off right now. Although takeoff data, everything's going to be fine on that. So you know what? We'll say reviewed. We're planning runway 25. We're going to get our V-speeds in here momentarily. So that's good. So before start checklist is complete, startup is approved. We'll just wait on this one. Let's go ahead and spool. Air Canada uses their APUs on the Q4s. So we'll go ahead and get our APU there. We'll start the power and you'll see it run through it. I love that little animation that it does when you run through the, so when you turn it on, you get that beautiful checklist. It kind of runs through the checks. So let's go ahead and start up the APU. All right, APU spooling. There's our door page. APU is on and available. I can hear it. We'll get the generator on and we'll kill the external power. There you go. Generator switches to green. We'll get the bleed air on as well. Okay. That looks good. Let's go ahead and remove our ground power. Disconnect GPU. Good. Back over to here. We're pretty much loaded, waiting for the last passenger to board. Who is it? Who's that guy right now? We're waiting for you. Who is it? That one there he is. All right. Yeah, you made your point. Who was that? Who was still in the terminal drinking beer before getting onto the flight? Who was it? Scott, I was in the lab. Don't worry, Scott. I'll get you a nice flush here in a sec. Birdie, what were you doing? Back there, slacking. We're waiting for you.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Hey, firm. Cool. So if we go to the overhead, we've got APU on and bleeds are on. That all looks good. Ground power is off. All the battery switches are on, so that's wonderful. Let's go back to our checklist here. That's good. Doors and fueling lights are out. Good. APU bleed off. Red anti-collision light on. There we go. There goes Sam. There goes our pushback.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
I would like to go. Oh, wait. They allow for a turnaround here? No, they don't. Stop. We're pushing back. I've never been...
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
I've lived in Ottawa for my entire life. I've flown probably more than 100 times out of this airport, and I have never done a start at the gate and a turn like that. Never, ever, ever,
Windshield
ever.
strap and adapter in position. Release parking brake when ready to start pushback.
Lies. There's lies going on. It was Smitty for sure? Uh-oh. You swear you thought runway 10 and 28 was closed? I just landed on there, Canadian. When I flew back last month on my A220 from Denver, that's where we landed. Okay, everything's good upstairs. We're all beautiful. Read my question from the donation. Wait, hold on. There was a message attached to it? Can you... Oh, sorry. My bad, dude. Can you assign a button to flush the lav? Honestly, knowing FlyJSim, probably. Probably. For those of you that haven't seen this yet, the bathroom is fully modeled. Sorry. The bathroom is fully modeled, and you can even flush the toilet. Yeah,
how come that tug driver isn't wearing a toque?
C2A! It's not, how did Amy mess up toque? It's not cold enough for the toques yet, eh? No, not yet, bud. Still like 11 degrees. 11 Celsius today. That's beautiful weather. Beautiful weather. All right, he's waiting on us. Let's release our park brake. Startup approve is done. We'll do our after start checklist following that. Scotty, my bad, dude. I'm sorry, man. Huge snow floaties to you, dude. But yes, knowing Jack and knowing the FlyJSim team, there is 100% a way that you can do that to a button. Yes, you look at Jack's in chat right now. Yes, you can set a command, have fun with your new Steam sound effects. See? You can totally set a button, Scott. There you go, man. All right, we're starting our pushback. Looking good. Let's go to the overhead. Let's start firing up our engines. Let's go engine number 1 on Air Canada. I believe Air Canada starts at number 1. Jack, can you answer me a question? Is number 1 the dominant engine, meaning that you need that to basically set like a lot of the other systems and stuff? So we're going to start number 1, and we'll go ahead and intro fuel. Favorite part of the Q4? Mine has to be the prop sound changing when taxiing. Absolutely. The sounds in general in this aircraft, man.
Buy some goddamn bleach to clean that toilet. The smell is awful low.
It's a brand new plane that already stinks. Oh my goodness. Huge enough floaties to you, man. Thank you very, very much. Abdul, how are you, sir? Good to see you, my friend. In the Dom, but you start 2 first and then 1. It's a hydraulic thing. Okay, got you. Got you. I've got a good feather on number 1. Hi, how much FPS do I have? My FPS is right down here in the corner. You can see that currently we are achieving 45.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Set. No need for a sound pack? Not with this thing.
Stand by.
Hell no, dude. It would be a crime to put a sound pack on top of these sounds. Intro fuel number 2. Scott wrecked the lav before takeoff. This guy, man. Chief Sim Pilot, how are you, my friend? Good to see you, dude. Welcome aboard. Hope you're having a great day, man. Trav, what's up, dude? Good to see you. It was a steamer. Jesus Christ. You guys, man, it's Monday.
Tow is disconnected and bypass bin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
All right, sweet. He's disconnecting. Beautiful. After start checklist. External and APU power is going off. Main bus tie is going off. Bleed air 1 and 2's battery checks, and we'll get our condition levers to max here in a second. So APU power. Generator off. Power off. Good. And bleeds on, min and normal. Good. Battery temps have checked. Main bus tie off. Condition levers to max. Standby hydraulic pressure and PTU control on. Hydraulic pressure quantity checked. Hydraulic number 3 isolation valve. We'll do our elevator trim travel. Spoiler's supposed to be up. Yep, you'll see in a second, DH. Alright, hydraulic. Standby pressure. PTU control. ISO valve open. Full travel. Closed. Flaps. 5 degrees. De-ice. Pressure checked. Rudder travel full. Steering switch on. Windshield heat and pitot side heat on. Flight/taxi. Taxi. Radar nav/comm set. PFD, MFD, good. Yaw dampers on. After start checklist complete. Taxi checklist. Taxi light on as required. Altimeters will be set 299 or 2. Fighter instruments are checked. Tank aux pumps 1 and 2 auto feather on and selected. Flaps indicated. Tank aux pump 1 and 2 auto feather selected. Flaps are 5. Holy shit. Flaps are 5 and checked. Yes. Good. Trim 3 value and down. Good.
Runway 725 closed for construction for 4 weeks, but just reopened on October 29, according to the airport website.
See, there we go. Boom. Thanks for support, man. Appreciate you, dude. Takeoff warning test. Good. Condition levers max 1020. Yep. Pitot static heat on. Ice protection is required. Caution warning lights checked. Clearance is reviewed. Cabin has been secured. Lineup checklist is complete. Release our park brakes. We'll check the look up here. No annunciators. We're looking good here, friends. Go ahead and taxi ourselves over to runway 25. Auto traffic jazz 8006 taxiing runway 25. Auto traffic. They don't use 28 anymore? What do you mean? I literally landed on runway 28 like 3 weeks ago, guys. Unless this is something new. I don't want to discredit what you guys were saying in chat, but I literally landed runway 28 in Montreal 3 weeks ago. So I don't know if this is delayed or something like that, but... like I landed in an A220, Air Canada A220 on runway 28 like 3 weeks ago. Real life. I landed 2-4 left? I most certainly did not, man. Trust me, I know. Alga Spotter, how are you, my friend? Good to see you, dude. Welcome, welcome. I've been to Thunder Bay, not in this yet. Nope. Natural Born Keeler, how are you, my friend? Good to see you, dude. Is this freeware scenery? It is,
to an
yes.
awesome departure.
Thanks so much, Natural Born Keeler. Appreciate you, man. Huge no floaties to you, dude. Thank you, thank you. Very kind. Do you adjust the curves on my rudders? Nope. Alright, there we go. We've got ILS 24 left planned. Which XVision preset? No XVision. We're using enhanced skyscapes. So cool that he modeled this side of the airport too, with the first air and the FedEx. Is the clock the same in a 7.3? What do you mean? You just set your chrono right here yet? No, it's 29 minutes, Maximilian. Traffic Jazz 8806 departing runway 25 auto traffic. Let's do it. Chrono's going on. Joystick cam's going on. Let's have some fun, friends. Enjoy. Takeoff power set. Forward nose pressure. $80 knots. Release the column. V1. Rotate. Positive rate. Gear. Flaps up. Props to climb. Direct to Avon. Nav track. at 6,000 feet, autopilot's on. Turn the sounds down a little bit.
Alternative name for this stream, Captain making those $100 hamburger runs.
Thanks for support, dude. Appreciate you, man. Huge dope floaties. C28, my man. Thank you, dude. Very kind, my friend. All right, cool. Looking good. We're climbing up and away. Wonderful. C28, thanks for support, man. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you, man. Davis, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Hope we're doing well. The surprisingly, the orthos are actually not too bad. The problem with Canadian orthos is you'll get a beautiful patch like this, and then it'll just turn to absolute ass within half a second. I thought I brought this back. There we go. All right, cool. Up to 15,000 feet. Again, not a very long flight today. Right, Davis? I gotta get this plane. I live right by Billy Bishop. Would love to do some porter hops. Absolutely, Mr. Treeman. It is a must, sir. Casper, what's up, dude? Good to see you, man. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Hope all is well. Happy Monday. Finishing the week off strong. According to Navigraph, runway 28 is still in operation with a GPS approach. Listen, man, everybody was so damn adamant that the NOTAM says that runway 28 is closed. Like, I'm not, like, why would I lie? Like, I know what runway we landed on when we were coming into Montreal. It's okay. I'm not going to fight with chat. It's Monday. We're not going to fight. If they're trying to tell me that runway 28 is closed, then runway 28 is closed. Chat always knows best. Okay? The chat always knows. So you just listen to chat. We're just going to land runway 24. It's okay. On the maps, it's X'd off. Dude, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I was amazed too. Like, I've flown into Montreal like 30, 40 times, and when we were descending, I was like, this seems like a really odd routing. I was like, this seems really weird. We're either getting some really weird vectors into 24 left, or we're landing on a completely different runway. And sure enough, we were getting vectors for runway 28 because we essentially flew right over top of downtown. And if you look at how runway 28 is in Montreal, this is how I know we landed runway 28. When you look at where you are on the map in Montreal, if you're coming in on runway 28, fuck, we can't zoom in any further. Runway 28 runs like this. This is 28, it runs like this. You come right over downtown. When I flew in, we basically got vectored, we went around like this, and then we came down in like this. And that's how I knew, because I was off my left wing. I was literally looking at downtown Montreal. I was like, that's insane. That's crazy. But I don't know. Maybe I could have been wrong. Maybe we did like crazy vectors and we came in like this, and we came in on 24 left. I have no clue, man. Maybe that's what happened. Maybe we just did some crazy vectors and they were like turning us here. We did something and then back and then down into 24 left. I have no clue, man. I have no clue, but honestly, chat would probably know more than I would. So I'm just going to listen to chat. We're just going to plan for 24 left. That's it. That's it. That's all. Now, it could have been because... See, now this is going to change, though, a little bit. Instead of going out to Keybad, we're going to be going out like this. Down and in. Yeah, why would the clouds glitch? That's just them updating. So we have to take a look at that. So we want to be from Como to Middig to Agnag to Titus, and then from Titus we'll go radar vectors. So we'll see. Look at those views down there, man. Holy hell. I'm an idiot. I forgot to hit Alt Cell. I kind of fucked up on that. I meant to come back up here and do that a while ago, but we got stuck looking at things. We're going to now descend pretty heavily down to 15,000 feet. That's my bad. Montreal Center got on. Nice. Okay, let's... I'm going to go vertical speed, and I'm just going to bring this back down to 1,000 feet. I knew that I forgot to push that, and I wanted to come back up here and do that. Just doing some routine testing today. No problem. Nothing to see here. This flight is taking forever? What do you mean? It's short, man. We've been airborne for 8 minutes. How is it forever? 8 minutes. Right, cruise altitude's in. I think we're going to get a contact me from Montreal Center, which we are. 12877. Well, that was very nice of him to come online for us. 12877. I'm going to wait to contact him while I'm at... I'll bring my props back, too. I'm going to wait to contact him. I'm at 15,000 feet.
1521, that's squawk 0351. 0351, Jasmine.
Central, good day, Jazz 7963, level 320.
Runway 10 and 28 is currently closed from October 19th till January 18th for now. So is there a possibility that I landed there? Is that what you're saying, Les? Moose 1 with you, eh?
2240, squawk 0340.
Good day, Jazz 7963, level 220.
Jazz 7963, squawk 0345.
0345, Jazz 9.
Control, bonjour. Jazz 8006, 15,000 feet.
Jazz 8006, squawk 0372.
Montréal, bonjour, Canada 1296 lourd devant le plan de vol. Autorisation.
I wonder if we'll actually get a VNAV in this.
L'utilisation IFR, ça va être plusieurs minutes, je vous rappelle. Encore 2240, identified 9000, Ottawa bound runway 25, on approach to planning.
Because we need to be at Habs for 16, so we'll stay at 15.
Encore 2240.
This plane is so damn sexy. It is, man. I have no idea, though, what a real-world NOTAM means in a sim, though. Like, do we care? I don't know, man. Yes, apparently everybody does care. So we will land 24 left.
What approach are you planning for runway 25 in Ottawa?
Is this ortho? Yes. Ortho 4XP. That's the US over there.
That's not an approach, that's a star on the approach.
That's the St. Lawrence.
Okay,
And that is Canada over here, and that is the USA over there.
Break just 1521, you identify 15.
That's how close.
Plan 24 left, the other way to 2990. Got units at 8,000.
Canada? USA. Canada, USA. That's what we're separated by. Look at all the boats down there, too. You can see them in the ortho. This is some beautiful summer ortho.
Just 1521, 24 left, the other way to 2990, got units at 8,000.
24 left, I'm at 8,000, Jazz 1521.
Is it closed in the sim? No, it's open in the sim. The runway's there. I'm gonna pull a noob comment. Can you read my last one for real, though?
Okay, they have 611 calling.
This plane is so damn sexy. You going to Montreal and Canada for the first time next year? Anything cool I should see going for the Canadian GP? Want to check out other stuff also? Wait, that wasn't you. Wait, was that you? No, it was Devin. Devin, anything in Montreal, man. Just make sure you go get a smoked meat sandwich. Make sure you go get a smoked meat sandwich from Schwartz. Schwartz's Deli in Montreal. Make sure you go do that. Davis, Kyle, how bad is your... Oh, Jesus. No, it wasn't bad.
I'm KLM 611. Request a verbal climb for
611, climb for level 400.
What's the difference in Mach with the dash and the jets? That this airplane doesn't go up into Mach speeds.
So on call 2240 and you make a decision on the approach.
How to get the ATIS? I use Active Sky, which gives you the ATIS. This is going to be spicy as hell, by the way. Coming into Montreal.
Yankee runway 25.
Yeah, if you hold down the button, they did everything that they did, Davis. All right, now.
Jazz 8006, 24 left, the other bit of 2990, continue descend 8000.
Send 8,000, Jazz. 8006. 8,000. So after 14 minutes after departure, we're already starting our descent. That's how short of a flight this is. We've already done a Canadian tour, Jake. We're not going to do another one. Not for a while. It's not YQB? True. What's the weather like in Halifax right now? The Q400 does not have auto throttle, no. Of course, winds are gusting in Halifax as well. Just a gusty, windy day. .21 gusting 33. Jeez, that's ugly. Altimeter is 2990, and if we plan for 24 left, which I think we're going to do, uh, 110.5 and 237. 110.
Just 3963.
5. And
Everything alright? See you identity there.
Go ahead and set 237. Good. Everything's working so good, so far so good, Mr. Treeman.
Montreal, so it's a good day. This is Corsair 90 Delta with a 380 inbound to Denis.
Safe to say your flight was canceled? Yeah, with that weather, absolutely, man. Holy.
Corsair 90 Delta, Bushel 0, Hello, Squawk 0377.
0377 for Corsair 90.
Alright, let's do our descent checklist. Altimeters are set. Approach and landing briefing has been set. Ice protection on as required. Good. Approach checklists. We'll do that under 10,000, which we are now under 10,000. So we'll come down here. Altimeters have been set. Lights on as requested. Or as required, sorry, requested.
No problem.
There we go. Lights are on. Fuel transfer is off. Tank aux pumps 1 and 2 and standby hydraulic pressure and PTU controller on. So tank aux pump 1 and 2, standby hydraulic pressure and PTU controller on. Hydraulic pressure and quantity has been checked. Passenger signs are on. Caution and warning lights checked. Cabin has been secured. Landing checklist is next. Maintain 240 knots. Unless there's
Air Canada 8014 with me.
restrictions.
Canada 8014.
Is there speed restrictions?
Air Canada 8014. Next time, call me before departing and control the airport. Continue climb 15,000.
210 at max odd. So we're fine on the speed right now at 230. Flying in Canada today? We are indeed. We are.
Canada 1296, prêt à circuler 2-4.
Don't kill us, I have court tomorrow. Jesus.
Doing a 6 hop dans le quart delta.
Le quart delta, Canada 1296.
Had a hell of a travel day to work, flying from CLT to GFW.
8,006 and 3,000.
3,000, 8,006.
Corsair 90 Delta identified level 38. Ward Air 124 Squawk 03.
First flight was delayed, made by connection that took off, tried a boarding, landing twice, was turned to DFW. Damn. That's crazy.
Ward Air 126 0343. Encore 2240 with 280 at 16, destination 24, clear to land on with 25. Canada 8014 Squawk 0344.
2344 Canada 80.
Jazz 1521 Nissan 6,000.
6,000 Jazz 15.
Border 126. Okay, but you need to read it back, otherwise I don't know if you received the message. Border 126.
Right, speed needs to be 210. When are you going to do the Canadian tour? We've already done numerous Canadian tours, Jake. I don't know if we can do any more. We don't really have any new scenery that'll allow us to do that.
So I'll change it to iPhone.
Canada 1296, le quart delta.
6 à 2 4 gauche, tu mets 2990, s'il vous plaît. Alpha 4 Alpha, traverser la piste 28, plus bas l'écart de 4 gauche.
Alpha 4 Alpha, on traverse la 28, on rappelle l'écart de Canada 1296.
Jazz 8006, fighting 150.
Sir, can I get the heading again for Jazz 8006?
Jazz 8006, heading 150.
150, thanks, Jazz 8006. $150 on the heading. 210 on the speed.
Jazz 8006, so you turn heading 210.
210 Jazz 86.
Corsair 90 Delta, plan 24 left Montreal. when ready, descend flight level 290.
Okay, plan for 24 left and descend when ready 290, course 90 Delta.
It's gonna be a spicy arrival, friends. Are you able to check the rear overhead bin by the far back left of the plane? I wasn't, Smitty. I'll check it on the next flight. Didn't really have enough time with this flight. We were all over the place. The back left bin. We are going to Halifax next. East Coast, eh? FO side, last bin in the rear of the plane. All right, I'll check it for the next flight, Smitty. We're going to we'll go to Jazz 806 and got the localizer.
Jazz 806 for the access of the Alice.
For the ILS, 24 left approach, Jazz 806. A little bit late on that.
Jazz 1529 is at 3000 and 8090.
I think he forgot about us.
1000 and 090 heading for Jazz 1520.
Okay, we'll get ourselves on track. Our landing speeds will be one. Yeah, it's gonna be. Like, we're gonna aim for like, I don't even know what we're gonna do here. We're gonna aim for like 130, 135. This one, chill with the butters there, guys. I don't have to remind you how much the winds are gusting right now. And the FPS absolutely sucks at this airport. Just keep that in mind. FPS is atrocious. Winds are 240, 16, gusting 26, right down the runway. Donell, no one gives a shit. Using a head tracker? I am. Track IR.
Bring it at 84, 14, runway 24 left, altimeter 2990, when ready, descending off.
Would expect runway 24 left correction. Ready to descend flight.
You know, when we see wind, expect a butter? No, this is not going to be a butter. I can almost promise you. Glide slope.
8,000.
Flaps 5 degrees.
That's 1521 heading 210 to percent with the ILS on 210
intercept.
Alright, landing checklist. Drop our gear.
Jazz 806, your number, you're releasing traffic ahead, wind 26 at 16, gusting 26, you're line on 24.
Clearland 24 left, Jazz 806. Flaps 10 degrees. Keep 170 knots till 5 miles.
Speed bird 295 at 5 level 380.
And flaps 15.
Perfect, climb level 4.
Bleed air min. Props full forward.
Jazz 1521, the Gulf Road heading 270 to re-enters.
Alright, landing checklist has been complete.
270.
We're looking good, friends. Holy frames, Batman.
Montreal Center, Canada 61. Radio check, please.
Holy microphone, Batman.
Roger.
All right, let's start slowing down now.
Montreal, hello.
5.5 miles. Get our final approach speed in.
KLM 8, correction KLM 685, heavy, flight level 380.
KLM 685, which was at Aero Squawk 0367
Squawk 0267 and ident KLM 0685.
685 got it, Squawk 0367.
Squawk 0367 ident KLM 685.
Oh, this is going to be spicy. My airplane guys enjoyed the arrival. Oh boy. Oh boy. Autopilot's off, my airplane. Oh boy. Frames aren't helping this either at all right now. Ooh, those are gusts up to 32 now. Oh boy. Oh boy.
There's gonna be sounds like Albany on it.
Fait qu'Albany, après la 12,5.
Oh boy. We weren't going to do much better, friends.
Austrian 73, which was at Aero Squawk 0347.
0347 Austrian 73.
Damn, dude. So crazy.
KLM 685 and 50380.
Oh, we absolutely planted it. That was the entire plan. 29 FPS, 28 FPS in gusting winds. No, we're planning that
Roger,
down.
KLM 685.
Nice and safe. All right, let's open up our charts.
Jazz 79, 63 from AlwaysFlying, Honeycomb 122.
And Center Jazz 806 vacated Alpha 2.
Jazz 806, continue Alpha, and Michigan.
Alpha, and we're just checking with company for the gate. We'll get back to you in a second.
Okay, so Jazz 806, continue Alpha, cross to Runway 28, short of Alpha 4, and once you get to your number, then just...
Alrighty, Alpha 4 will let you know the gate here shortly across 28, Jazz 806. Alright, we are going for...
Brilliant surfing here, start saving 300.
Gate 27.
Jazz 1521, with 280 and 24, gusting 32, altimeter now to 990.
Alright, after landing, control lock, radar flaps, tank aux, yaw damper, God, the performance at this airport just fucking sucks, dude. I hate it.
Boston en ligne, je peux aller comme un
122,8 per Canada, 296 approching.
Are we on Moose 1? Hey.
Good job, Captain. I'll take a roller coaster landing over bumper cars. The thump on touchdown should have woken up Scott in the lavatory.
Absolutely. If he wasn't awake, he's awake now. Thanks for support, man. I appreciate you, dude. Global Art, the king of the FPS. Oh, man. Yeah. Worst FPS in the game. Global Art. I don't know what they do to their sceneries, man. They're beautiful sceneries, but, like, something's got to give with the performance, man. It's just atrocious. I get better performance in New York City than I do at Montreal. Figure that one out. Thanks so much for support, C2A. I appreciate you, man.
Descend 6,000 Air Canada 80.
I agree with that, Philip. 27 is what we're looking for.
Should have Alpha 4 and call in, but you're gate number, so I can taxi you to the gate, but I see you're already at the gate, so does not work. Break, Jazz 1521, as usual, it's it out.
Sorry, my airplane's loud. I didn't hear that. Didn't hear that part. Airplane's too loud. So sorry. Right, let's bring our condition levers back. It's okay, we did him a favor. Feather for 30 seconds. Oh, man. APU. Start.
0354, Korean 720.
Can you show us your joystick settings? The joystick settings are set exactly how you should be when you buy the airplane. It says in the documentation.
Just 1521 and off 4 by speed.
Anti-skid off.
We don't have a gate, we'll just take whatever you give us for adjustment.
APU is on and available. Engine number 1 and engine number 2 are coming off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Montreal.
Course 90 Delta. Continuity 8000, the altimeter 29.
Beautiful. We made it. Global FPS loss.
8000 and copy
Beautiful.
90 for course 90.
Hey.
90 Delta.
Very nice. One last thing that we need to do. Get that guy to the off position. There we have it. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and toggle replay mode. We shall go and watch that replay. Slamming it down into 2-4 left into Montreal. Look at, geez, man. Look at those gusts. Now you guys understand why I just absolutely put it down on the runway. Blown around everywhere. The flare, the crab, and the plant. Jesus, dude. That was, I mean, come on. Like, with crazy ass weather like that, I'm gonna take that landing. I'm literally gonna take that landing. Little bit heavy on the flare towards the end, but the winds were literally just wreaking havoc on us. Like, holy shit, dude. That was the don't kill us flare. Down and in, man. See, if we didn't do the don't kill us flare, that would have been ugly. But we still maintained center line. We still got it down. That little rudder kick over right here to bring us back center line. God damn. So the rudder action right there to bring us center line. Holy man. That was pretty epic. that was pretty damn crazy, dude. That was pretty damn crazy, my friends. You should do a Flyby flight. You should check my channel. We did Flyby flights yesterday. That was pretty damn awesome, friends. Flying this airplane during crazy inclement weather like that is just wild. Wild, wild, wild. Sketchy ass weather, man. Cool to see some wing views. Oh man, that wasn't even that bad at all. Need I show you? Don't make me pull up my Instagram. Don't make me pull up the Captain Canada Instagram and show you the last time I flew on a Q400 how the landing went. I can promise you it was not nearly as smooth as that just was. It's not working, Tego. Not sure why. Hey, it's a Q4. Meant to be planted, right? Yeah, it is, right, dog? I hope they can figure it out. Yeah, I'm definitely taking that in this weather. 100%. Ooh, Chick-fil-A, I'm jealous. Enjoy, Trav. Can you get the master sound balance? Put exclamation point B2 in chat. B2 in chat. Alrighty guys, watch the arrival. I'll see you guys in a few. I'm going to set up for the second leg. See you guys in about 5 or 10 minutes.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Mess around for the thrill of it.
Alrighty, my friends, welcome back inside the simulator. Hopefully that break didn't take too long. We are ready to rock and roll leg number 2. Flying from Montreal to Halifax. Flight time of about an hour and 18 minutes. An hour and 18 minutes today down to Halifax. Should have a pretty decent tailwind up at flight level 250 as well today. We are rocking the old school Air Canada Express livery, the toothpaste blue.
What do a golf ball and Captain Canada have in common? They both go for the green, _CPT medicine, winking face.
Nice. Well done, sir. Well done. Huge dope floaties to you, my friend. Thank you very much, Natural Born Keeler. Truly do appreciate that, my friend. Thank you. That is very, very kind, man. Fly Arrow. I don't know who that is, but sure. Welcome back to the stream, friends. Hope everybody is well. We are going to be Air Canada, Jazz 8106 service from Montreal down to Halifax. Super excited about this one. I've made this flight in real life numerous times on the Q400. Super excited about this one. For everybody that's struggling with the scenery links are in the description down below as well. I couldn't fit them all into Nightbot. You can do scenery and then scenery 2 in chat. And then for the final scenery that we're using, the link is in the description down below. Air Canada Jazz. Let's do it, friends. Let's jump inside the pit. Let's get this bad boy programmed, ready to rock and roll. We're on our way into Halifax. Should be a fun flight. Very much looking forward to this one. Let's do it, friends. First thing is first, let's go to the overhead. Master battery switch, main battery, and standby battery, and auxiliary battery is all going on. Beautiful. Let's come down here. We'll start turning on all of our main screens. Screen. Turn on our FMS. Screens. Radios. Beautiful. Cool. Let's come down here. We're going to go and connect the GPU. We'll go upstairs. External power is on. Beautiful. Let's get our position lights, logo lights, recirc fan, no smoking, seatbelts, emergency lights armed, and we'll get our anti-skid to the on position. Beautiful. Let's come up here before takeoff checklist. We just got all of those things done. Beautiful. Before start. Passenger signs, emergency anti-skid is on. Fuel transfer quality, we'll wait for that. We'll got those guys. That's all set, and we'll wait for that as well. Beautiful. Let's come over here. We're going to select our load this afternoon down into Halifax. Looking for a zero fuel weight of 25.9. Once again, fuel for today's flight is going to be 28.16. We'll go 28.03 is good enough. Flight time was 1 hour and 18 minutes. 1 hour and 19 minutes, sure. All right, cool. So I want full passengers today, and then we'll decide on the cargo weight there. So we should be like 24. Yeah, we'll call that about there. 109 kilos. That's close enough. All right, cool. And I guess we'll take like, I don't know, 75 passengers. We'll go 75 passengers. All right, cool. That all looks good. I'm happy with all of those numbers, fuels, weights, all that fun stuff. Good. Let's go to load summary. That's all set. I'm happy with all of that. Cruise altitude is 25,000 feet. We'll confirm the load, and we'll start loading the airplane. Beautiful. Let's come down here. We'll accept that. We're going to go ahead and tune to ATC clearance, and we'll get our clearance to Halifax. Montreal Center, bonjour again. Air Canada, Jazz 8106 with the weather IFR to Halifax, please.
Air Canada calling, will be a moment. Your number 2. Break. Beeline 2, Mike Papa. It's clear to Halifax. Montreal 1, departure.
Beeline.
Weather vectors to Volbach. Victor, Oscar, Bravo, Oscar, Kilo. Direct, Puxair. Papa, Uniform. X-Ray, Echo, Romeo. Quebec 947 to Raven. Romeo, Echo, Victor, Echo, November. Direct, Ebony. Then flight plan route. Runway 24 left. Squawk 0365.
You might be keeping us over Canada that whole time.
Yeah, to Mike Papa, 530 Montreal 1, it's radar vectors to Volbach. Then the airways is Quebec 947. Papa, read back correct already for Bushman.
Montreal Center, JarDesign 73 Heavy, out of 380, descending to 900.
Roger.
Cam, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude.
The first waypoint after will be Enteg, Alpha, November, Tango, Echo Golf.
Do you think Pilot Edge or VATSIM? Not sure which network I should fly in. If you're new to flying online, go VATSIM, dude. Don't go Pilot Edge. Yeah, if you're new to flying online.
Canada, call for clearance.
It was Jazz 8106.
Jazz 8106. Wood, not as far, advise ready.
Ready.
Jazz 8106 to Halifax, Montreal 1 departure. Radar vectors to Vauban, Victor, Oscar, Bravo, Oscar, Kilo. Direct, Puxair. Papa, Uniform, X-Ray, Echo, Romeo. Quebec 947 to Raven, Romeo, Echo, Victor, Echo, November. Direct, Ebony, flight plan route. Runway 24 left, squawk 0341.
Alright, we're going to get you to need, if you could just send this over in text, that would be much appreciated. I tried to get some of that, but I know that we're going to be on the Montreal 1, radar vectors, Vauban, and then the rest was just a blur. Departing out of 24 left, squawk 0321. Just a quick question, how come the rerouting, is that just out of like Montreal? Would you guys prefer the routing that way?
That was Jazz 8106, right? Jazz 8106, yeah, the reroute is because the kept go route is the jet route, and as you're a Dash 8, you need the prop route, which is the Vauban one.
Got you. Thanks so much. Appreciate that. All right. So there we go. That's why we had the reroute. Cool. So we'll go to the flight plan page. We'll go to menu.
Okay, 3000
departure.
For 24 left.
Out of 24 left.
Course at 90 Delta.
We're going to be on the Montreal 1 departure. And we'll insert that. Good. Go to flight plan. It's going to be radar vectors direct Vauban. Just wanted to make sure that I had the proper spelling. That's why I asked for him to send that over. From Vauban, we're going to Puxer.
Just want to make sure with you, which route do you have on the flight plan on your side? Is that the Quebec or the Vauban?
We're going to go list, airways. We're going to go to Quebec 947. And we're taking that to Revan, which is 7. Good. And then from Revan, we're going to be to Ebony.
Flight plan route, runway 24 left, squawk 0350.
Accept, and then we'll go to our arrivals. We're going to be planning the CYHZ Halifax Stanfield International. We're going to plan for runway 23. We're going to be on the Fundy 5 arrival, which is 2 from Ebony. And we're going to be on the ILS 23 from Dutier. And that's it. And we'll go to flight plan. We'll make sure that all of that is in there. Should look all correct. Delete that. Alright, cool. I'm happy with all that. That looks good. You can get deleted.
Montreal, hello, Porter 211, flight level 230.
Alright, sweet. Everything looks good there. I'm happy with all of that. Not sure about these altitudes, but we'll worry about that in a second. Okay, altitude, I'm going to put 250 in here. Okay.
0361, Porter 211.
Good.
0357 pour l'animal 24.
Cool. I'm happy with all of that. Let's go to our flight plan page. Sorry, we'll go to the fuel page. We'll start loading up our passengers. So we've got 75 passengers this afternoon. 75. Enter that in there. Enter that in there. Cargo weight was 109. 109.
Austrian 73 got 2 descent 8.
And our fuel on board this afternoon was... what do we plan? 2803. 2803. And we'll enter that in there. Good. Cool. Let's go to the overhead. Power startup on the EPU. I'm going to go ahead and start that. Waiting for that final passenger to board as well. Do you honestly recommend the 340? If you like doing long hauls, absolutely. It's one of the best options that we have for long haul aircraft right now.
Runway 25 into Ottawa, ready descending 8,000 to Port 211.
Corsair 90 Delta, wind 280, 24 gusting 32 KLM, runway 24 left.
KLM 24 left, Corsair 90 Delta.
Alright, APU generator on. External power is removed. Disconnect GPU. Good. 4-star checklist circuit breakers, parking brakes, passenger signs, emergency lights. Anti-skid is on. Fuel transfer quantities off and checked. Takeoff data has been set. There we go. There's our takeoff data. Alright, startup is approved. Batteries, doors and fueling lights. APU bleed is off. Anti-collision light is red and cleared for engine start. Startup is approved. After start checklist will be done after. Beautiful. If we go over here, bleed air is off. We've got the no smokings. Everything is on there. Min air on the bleeds. Beautiful. The only other thing that we need here is our squawk code, which was 0321.
One departure. Radar vector is Vobak. Victor, Oscar, Bravo, Oscar, Kilo. Direct, Pixair. Papa, Uniform, X-Ray, Echo, Romeo. Quebec 947 to Red.
0321 is on. Doors are all closed over there. He's connecting.
Flight plan route. Runway 24 left, squawk 0355.
And that
340 from CLT. EDDF yesterday, 8 hours of pure bliss, flawless aircraft. Yeah, it's a great airplane, man. Yeah, if you're a fan of long hauls, it doesn't get much better than that,
Airways
man.
Quebec 947.
It's true. Guys, if you haven't done so, please don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. Let's get this video up to 300 likes. We're going for 300 likes today. That would be very much appreciated, my friends. Thank you to everybody who already has smashed down that thumbs up button. Really do appreciate you.
Navy 157 request VFR clearance.
That's gonna be a while. You saw the Canada 015 good with your readback.
Alright, so we got this correct. We have
Fred, what's up, man?
To Halifax, Montreal 1.
Good to see you, dude.
Direct robot. And then we got Papa Uniform X-Ray Romeo, and then Airway Quebec 947, Direct Bonnie, and then Squawk 0355.
No camera today.
Runway 24 left for departure.
Okay, 015, just go to the
He got visited Nova Scotia years ago. We landed at Yarmouth. Is that the airfield listed? No.
And Quebec
we're going to
Revan.
Stanfield. Halifax, Stanfield.
Romeo Echo November Echo is correct for Air Canada 815.
Romeo Echo Victor Echo November.
Me last time, my friend. Good to see you, dude.
Okay, so I'll just repeat again.
Welcome.
Montreal 1, direct robot. Then we have Papa Uniform X-Ray Echo Romeo, and then we have Airway Quebec 947, direct Revan.
Is that toothpaste blue? It is. The old school Air Canada Express livery.
0355 for Air Canada 8015.
Okay, 8015, that's all correct. Call ready for pushback.
Call ready for pushback. Thanks so much, man.
Montreal Jazz 8106 ready for push to start.
Jazz 8106 for traffic pushback facing north, and Abeam Gate 28. Call ready for taxi.
Pushback facing north. Jazz 8106. We'll let you know taxi. Thanks. All right, plugins. Better pushback. Start pushback.
Run to cockpit, please. Show me
he wants us facing north. Let's go right here.
For what's your gate?
I guess 3-1.
All right, park brake released.
This one do not exist, but turn on transponder. I'll find you somewhere.
Montreal, good afternoon, Lufthansa.
Nadya and Booby, I think they just kind of moved on from the whole flight simulation thing. Bill's still around. Bill's just super busy, man.
45.
He's still around. I'm still in the Discord with Billy Boy.
363 and AYDoc.
Alright. Pushback has commenced. We learned from Jack previously that we need to start engine number 2. So we'll do that.
And course 90 Delta vacates Alpha 4.
So 90 Delta. Make the left turn on Alpha Mike, also with main apron. What's your gate number?
Right on to, sorry, left on to Alpha Mike, and anywhere in the 50s would be great.
Perfect. So course 90 Delta is going to be 11 Alpha Mike, all short of the apron there, and I will call you back from traffic.
Okay, Alpha Mike and hold short of the apron, course 9 Delta Mike.
Navy 157 requests clearance via BART clearance to CYMX.
Okay. 157, I don't know who you are, but stand by, wait for your turn, stop interrupting every communication, that will be appreciated. Thank you. Lufthansa 452 get at a 5 level 3.
Can we get some I Love VATSIMs in chat, please?
Yep. Order 211, what's your approach planning for that one?
Porter 211 planning RNAV Yankee 25 Boring.
Order 211, sure.
Just like in real life, ATC ain't playing around.
Order 211, direct Boring.
Direct Boring, Porter 211.
Operation complete. Set parking brake. Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Jazz 1521 for traffic. Pushback. Facing east. Abbing gate 12. Call your taxi.
Don't call Fan on Montreal Center.
Facing west. Call your taxi.
Good start. APU power's off, bus tie's off, bleed air 1 and 2, battery temps checked. Bus tie off. APU off. Good, batteries are checked. Condition levers to max. What do I use for my views? X camera.
Actually, you have the option facing north on the east lane or facing west on the south lane.
Five degrees on the flaps.
Taxi, north ramp, Alpha 4, left on Alpha, cross runway 28, double, make short runway 24, left, runway 29,
After start checklist is complete. Taxi checklist.
Make the right turn.
Childerz.
See a dash 8. You give way to him, then left north ramp to gate 59.
Trim.
Okay, make the right turn, copy the traffic, and then we'll follow the north ramp to gate 59 for course 9 Delta.
Natural born keelers.
Loving your streams. They always make me chill after a hard day's work.
Thanks for the support, man. I appreciate you, dude. Huge enough floaties to your natural born keeler. Thank you, man, for the support. I appreciate that, dude. All right, let's get our clearance. Montreal Jazz 8106, ready taxi 24 left.
Jazz 8106, you flew the E90 in front of you, north ramp, Alpha 4 Alpha, cross runway 28, holding short 24 left.
Alright, following the E-Jet in front, we'll Alpha 4 Alpha cross 28, hold short 24 left. Jazz 8106.
quarter 211, descent 5,000.
5,000, quarter 211.
All right, taxi checklist is complete. It's kind of hard to do this checklist while taxiing this airplane, single pilot. It's kind of a tough one.
5 for traffic vehicle position. I'll go back.
We just do it before we start moving. What key did I map for my throttle? The one on the Honeycomb. One of the buttons on the Honeycomb. You have to understand, things aren't necessarily done 100% accurate to the real world, as there's a lot of things going on when you're a single pilot, especially when you've got ATC on as well. Good, good, good. Norm for now. This is all set. Okay, line up. We're just waiting for that. Okay. Not left there. Next left. Let's make sure our nose light's on. Good. Everything should be good up there. Cool. We're looking good.
74, way back offline, Unicom 1228.
I love how when you turn the bleeds on, you can actually hear, like, the bleed pressure. It's pretty damn cool. And I always forget to do that, so I'm going to do that now. Bleeds min while at RPM max? Okay. This airplane is quite a workload. Yeah, that's why I love it, though, man. Something completely different, too. You guys are forgetting, right? Like, I'm still, like, only a week into flying this airplane. Still don't know it all that well. Francis, how are you, man? Good to see you. You're in front in the Flybe? Man, you should be flying Air Canada. Air Canada Jazz.
We had 74 taxi.
That would have been so badass. See an express flight. Nice livery, though, on the Flybe. Hey, now. Should be doing that. Okay. Let's set our initial climb to 5,000. We'll go out, cell. We'll go IS mode, 220 knots. Good. And we're going to go heading mode.
Board clear RNF Yankee, runway 25, quarter 2.
And heading, we're going to go 237.
Just 15 to the months right ahead, Alpha Mike. We'll try to Alpha. Should head up.
And also the Zero Delta on there, looking at the Seagull service,
Kazoo! Thanks for support, my friend. I appreciate you, dude. Dropping the 1,000 yen.
Left, Foxtrot, right on runway 10, Ultra Alpha.
Thanks for support, Kazoo. I appreciate you, man.
Wondering if anyone could help me out. I'm trying to update MSFS, but every time I do it brings me to the Microsoft Store to game services. I installed it, but when I launch the sim it does the same thing.
Very weird. Kaz, are you part of the Discord by any chance? I think in the Discord the guys would be able to help you out. Hey, it's the Bombardier Q400. There's the Bombardier plan. Thanks for support, Kazu. I appreciate you, man. I've never had that problem. I don't own it on the Microsoft Store. I own it through Steam. I really haven't had any issues like that. Sucks, but...
740, descent 3,000 by hello, knock clear out, so
oh boy. Camera's going bananas. Need to reinstall the Xbox applications. There you go.
That is correct, and just 15 to 1, 24 left, elevator 2990, continue Alpha, cross runway 28, double, make sure runway 24 left.
Order 126, Winnipeg offline, Unicom 1 to the wing.
Oh, Severe, you had that as well? Damn. Throttles have a taxi mode? They do, yeah. So, like, you can't go more than that. Aiden, thanks so much, man. Coming with support as well. Huge enough floaties to you, Aiden. Thank you very, very much for supporting the channel.
You go all the way down. Alpha is the last X-way.
Very kind, man. Thanks so much for support, dude.
Mike Papa, call me.
Thanks so much, Aiden. Appreciate you, my friend.
Investing 32, cliff takeoff, runway 24 left.
No worries, Kazu. Thanks for your support, man.
Order 211, wind.
Yeah, so that, like...
Investing 26, runway 24 left.
Clear to land 25, quarter 2.
Every time you hear that prop change like that, that's them going into beta. And you're correct, you don't have to use brakes.
Okay, 015, taxi north ramp, Ocean Rift Delta.
Sammy's, you're not setting your pressurization panel correctly. It means you're dying of hypoxia. Alright. Cabin crew's been notified. Bleed air is min. Anti-collision light will go to white. Transponder TCAS is on and checked. Flight controls checked and free. Flight taxi over to flight. And landing lights on. Montreal Jazz 8106 will be short 24 left.
Jazz 8106, line up and wait, runway 24 left.
Line up and wait, 24 left, Jazz 8106. So the sound's up for you.
You're identified, continue, 500 Austrian Symmetry releasing traffic ahead with 28024 requesting 32. Then the exit at the end, we will have runway 24 left.
That's runway 24 left, so just taxi alpha.
Austrian Symmetry exit alpha for Ordian.
Ordian, okay, let's copy the Austrian.
Line to Mike Papa, proceed direct. But, yep. Before you have yep. Jazz 8106, airborne flighting 205. Copy established on the heading 280 at 24, resting 32. If takeoff, runway 24 left.
Everyone 205, call on heading, group will take off 24 left, Jazz 8106. My friends, let's do this. Joystick cam's going on. Flight range, chrono. Let's have some fun. Takeoff power set, nose down pressure. Airspeed's rolling.
You're getting to 15, will fall left, continue. Alpha 4 Alpha, cross runway.
80 knots. V1. Rotate. Positive rate. Gear up. Get me out of this FPS hole. Ugh. I love flying into Montreal, but the performance is just abysmal. My goodness. Pay me those wins. As soon as we go from the airport, we shoot up like 15, 20 FPS. Sounds, dude. Alright, let's left turn. Flaps clean. Props into climb. Alright, we gotta turn that sound down just a little bit. Montreal Jazz 2106, heading 205, 2500.
Yeah, 8106, identify, continue to climb level 25.
Can you climb 250, Jazz 8106? Alright, 250, outsell. Good. Stay on this heading.
Yeah, 8106 was in the
Direct Vodek on course for Jazz 8106.
Du kan gå till sant på mig piken så det också.
Nav track.
20 cap 090.
2 out of 5 throttle offside Unicom. Jazz 1521 line up and wait 24 left.
Autopilot on. Bring you guys back up into the flight deck. There we go. After takeoff, checklist. Landing gears up, flaps are clean, climb powers set, bleed air 1 and 2 on and normal. Standby hydraulic pressure BTUs normal, tank aux pump 1 and 2 and auto feather off.
Jazz 1521, heading 205 airborne, now established 270
Engine temps and pressure has been checked, ice protection is required, cabin pressure and temp controls checked, passenger signs as required. Next checklist will be cruise. Nice departure out of Montreal.
Lost wind 74 line, a bit of wind, 24 left. You will get it one day.
Forgot you have to turn the steering on this thing and wandered all over the airport. Yep. Yep. C2A!
Hey Captain, been away for a bit, dumb work getting in the way, Mondays. Did you check to find Smitty's bag of contraband in the luggage compartment?
I did. You know, it's funny enough, 10,000 feet landing lights are coming off. You know what's funny enough about flying in Canada now is marijuana is legal Canada-wide. So you're actually allowed to travel with weed on you now. So every time you go to a Canadian airport, before you fly internationally, they remind you that if you have anything, you can safely dispose of it here before you proceed on to your international flight. It's very funny. Every airport that I've been to, every Canadian airport now, has this little area right before you're about to get into the gate area that says you can like safely and securely get rid of any contraband that you have before flying international. It's pretty funny, man. It's pretty funny. Safely disposed, yeah, right?
Alors, de quand on relâche un lourd devant vous, attention, possible turbulence de sillage. Les vendeurs 707 rafale 27, permet de sortir à l'Alpha 4 ou autorisé à atterrir plus de 4 gauche.
Parfait, les reçus, autorisé à atterrir plus de 4 gauche.
Need to move to Canada. Long story short here is you guys all need to move to Canada.
Jazz 8106, lap level
250
250.
Jazz 8106, thanks.
Jazz 1521, climb level 250. 250, Jazz 1521.
A weed amnesty box, right?
Can you mail it back to your home or do you rather consume it before flight? XD.
Yeah. Who knows, man? Who knows what they want you to do? Thanks for your support, man. I appreciate you, dude. Who knows, man? You know the airport staff is just grabbing it.
KLM 685 to Ottawa, flying Honeycomb 12289.
Do you speak French?
122.8, KLM 685, thanks for service.
Should open a dispensary at the airport and sell positive weed? Yeah, I don't know what happens to it, man. I can only imagine. You know, it's someone's job to dispose of it correctly. I'm new here, but you ever flown a KLM plane? Of course. Yes, Utah. Absolutely.
At this step, I will come in and post it on the screen.
They still have those airport lockers? I think so, AJ. I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Flying 360.
Parlez-vous français? Oui, je peux parler français. Just a little bit. We keep an English chat, though, here, please. Look at that ortho down there. Like, you'll see. Look at how good that ortho is, and then watch. You'll see how bad it gets here momentarily. But look at how good that ortho is right there. Like, that's a screenshot. Hold on. I'm going to take a screenshot. That is 100% screenshot worthy. That is absolutely beautiful. Hold on, see if we can get a better picture. Even it out.
So many mysteries to be exposed on the green. Winking face.
Huge no floaties to you. Natural born Keeler, thank you very, very much for your continued support, sir. I appreciate you, man. Huge no floaties.
8015, line up in a white road.
Probably have a bonfire with it? Yeah, who knows, man. Do you prefer flying propeller planes, the Q400, engine planes like the A320? This is my first venture. This is the first time I'm flying any type of prop plane, really. I learned the Saab 340 a couple years ago, but yeah. How much storage has your scenery took up? Must be loads. I have an 8 terabyte drive specifically dedicated for it. 8 terabytes.
C'est possible d'avoir plus.
Alors, de 4, Alpha 4, Alpha Mike, Thompson pour la 9.
Alpha 4, Alpha Mike, Thompson pour la 9, le 24.
How much does FlyJSim cost? FlyJSim is free, yeah. What ortho am I using? I believe that's Bing. Ortho for XP. Bing, Steve. But it's like so old, man. Like that's the thing with this ortho, dude. Like this ortho is probably
8015. Heading 205 airborne, Toliss,
I don't know, 5 years old? I don't think that this, I don't know if this source is still available up here, and maybe, yeah. Thanks, you talk. Glad you're enjoying the man. Remember, guys, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button if you are enjoying. Hopefully, we reached our goal of 300
Props
likes.
to you, man, for the continued context.
Flight Force, thanks so much, man. Appreciate you. Huge no floaties, man. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. Very kind of you. Thanks so much, Flight Force. Appreciate you, dude. Face cam, no face cam today. It's not working for whatever reason.
Where's jet put?
I don't know why. I think I have to redo the source. Just not working in OBS. It's working. The light's on. Everything's working, but it's just not working. When you do a flight to download Ortho sooner the day before, do you have all the world in Ortho already? Sometimes I have to do Ortho, but for the most part, I have Ortho with everywhere that we fly. For the most part.
I can go to attack. Sven 74 climb level 370.
Trophy answered, but this airplane been released? It is, Andre. Yeah, you can put exclamation point aircraft in chat. It released Saturday morning. Saturday morning. Make sure if you do buy the airplane that you've got Skunk Crafts Updater. That's how you update the airplane. Skunk Crafts Updater.
United A, Montreal, those Quaka 0360.
0360, United 008.
Have you ever been on FlyJSim Best? He doesn't do YouTube. It's only Twitch, man. Only Twitch streamers. Wish they made a flight simulator on PS4. If you want to play, I do on mobile. Yeah, maybe FlyJSim will get something on PS4. I don't know though, man. Maybe. Maybe X-Plane will start developing for PS4.
United 008, United 5 level 420.
I'm telling you, man, these Q400s were designed for these types of flights.
400-430.
100%. How long is the runway in Halifax? Pretty long, to be honest with you. Let me take a look here.
An even number for westbound, correct?
Yes, but after 41,000, you're outside of the RVSM, you need 2,000 separations. So for westbound flight, it's going to be 430 or 470 or 400.
We'll go down to 400, sir.
008, descent variable 400.
We'll go United 008.
Centre Montréal, maintenant.
So we're landing 2-3, 10,500. Lots of room. Lots of room. Landing on the nice big runway. Vacate on Charlie.
Get 80, 15, confirm direct move on course.
Can't wait for X-Plane 12? Sure. I haven't really seen anything that's too exciting, other than clouds, new clouds. Never thought, oh yes, that's right, Smitty, we want to look at that. Yeah. Thanks for reminding me. No, you're good. Here's the cabin of the Q400. If you haven't seen it already, absolutely beautifully done. It has a fully functioning bathroom. Pardon me. Don't forget to put the seat down, please. All right, last bin on the left, says Smitty. The lights control work? Yep, absolutely. Hey. That's kind of cool.
I'm on the other side.
Wait, where does it go if you do that? Does it like put it up somewhere?
Neck track for runway 26.
Look at that. Anything in this one?
Jazz 2-1. IFR is valid not 1827 Zulu. Can switch back on local frequency for your departure. Call me.
So you can virtually miss the seat. That's pretty cool, Smitty.
Okay, pilot and we'll pass 5,000. We'll call you. Just at one.
Look at the cube.
8015. I don't see it in the direct Volvo course. It was direct Puxero.
It puts it in the cockpit. Gotcha. Where do you buy this plane? Exclamation point aircraft in chat. It sits on the dash. Oh, that's pretty cool. And then, of course, you've got all your controls here. Beautiful. Detail's amazing in this airplane. All right, coming up on cruise altitude, 25,000 feet. Took us a little bit to get here. Jordan, what's up, man? How are you, dude? Do we leave Montreal? Yep. Yep, we're on the way to Halifax. Cruise altitude, altimeters are set. Cabin pressure is checked. Lights are as required. All of our landing lights are off. We've got strobes, positions, and that's it. Guess we can get a logo light off.
205 Montreal, squawk 0371 and AYDOC.
Alright, there's 25,000 feet. We'll go ahead and bring the power back. 850. Good. And we'll look for about 63 on the torque. 63 on the torque is set. Cool. There we go. Sweet. Power is set. Cruise checklist is complete. Next will be our descent checklist. Wonderful. There we go.
Jazz 8106, squawk.
A friendly laser strike. Never heard of a friendly. Can we talk about our ground speed right now, ladies and gentlemen? 111 knots. 111 knot tailwind. That's why we've got such a crazy ground speed. We're literally like jet ground speed right now. 440 plus knots over the ground. And we're still climbing. Our speed's still going up. That's crazy. That's jet. Sorry, go ahead for 8106.
8106 reset, that's squawk 03740.
Sorry, 037 for what? For Jazz 816?
0374.
0374. Was the true airspeed like 240? 240-ish? It's got a FADEC, so like you kind of just set the power. So you set your torque. I was told by a real Q400 pilot that you set your torque of about between 60 and 64 on cruise. It's probably SOP, honestly. It's probably company. But so we usually set it for 63, 64. And yeah, the speed will probably level itself off at about like 235, 237-ish. You can see the ground speed. We're almost going to hit 450 on the ground speed, which is crazy, considering we're in a little turboprop. How's the FPS? Not the best, not the worst. I've heard some people are struggling. Dude, We are just whipping along. Hauling ass in our little Q400 is what we're doing. Hauling ass in the Q4. I'm flying for real life. I don't fly for real life.
Jazz 8106, Boston offline, Unicom 122.8 billion.
122.8, thanks for jumping on. Give us wonderful ETC, man. We do appreciate it. Jazz 8106. See you soon.
Yep.
Alrighty. Over to Unicom. Now the party gets started. Bear with me, guys, here. I'm just going to take a quick little bathroom break. Give me 2 seconds. All right, cool. Welcome back. Guys, that down. We'll do some outside views here. Oof, that looks damn good. Natural Born Keeler dropping another €5, my man. Huge note floaties to you, dude. Thank you very, very much for your support, sir. That is very, very kind of you, man. Guys, let's get some love in chat for Natural Born Keeler. Dropping the love. Thank you, my friend.
I'm going for the green as well. Have a good night, chat and captain, of course.
Thanks for support, man. I appreciate you, dude. Huge no floaties. Thank you, thank you. Scott, you're back up in the bathroom? Oh, man. What is the max cruise of this bird? We're probably pushing it right now. Depends on your altitude. Thanks so much for supporting Natural Born Keeler. Appreciate you, man. Clouds on the ortho. Can you crash the plane? Can you? Absolutely. Will we? No. I mean, if you're into prop planes, Joe Mama, absolutely, man. They got max cruise airspeeds around 360 to 365. Yeah, we're flying right now. We got 100 and something knot tailwind. We're ripping it. This thing is ripping today. Yeah, it's the winds, man. It's that winter wind. Canada becomes crazy, man. Go watch Swiss 01, Brad. Bye. Enjoying the plane a lot. Now making a delivery flight from CYZD all the way to Spain. Nice, dude. Yes. As fast as I had with my 780X in cruise. I don't know if anyone else has a problem, but sometimes using the JarDesign 320, the APU won't start. When I press on the master switch, it goes on, but then it flashes back off. Very weird. I'm not sure. I haven't flown the JAR 320 in probably over a year. Good thing we get off at YHD and don't do the flight back. It would take us forever, man. Imagine fighting 110 knot headwind in a Q4. Oh my god. I mean, you probably have to do it all the time. Cucumber. Awesome name, by the way. Cucumber Pilot. Smart. I like it. That's right. If you guys haven't done so, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. Mr. Mopar, dude. Don't worry, buddy. Just went through the ortho up your way. The Bing is meh. Arc is better with a lot less clouds. Got you. That's good, Smitty. Some arc. See, right now we're flying over. This is vertical sim V states. This is Massachusetts, I think. Yeah. Maine, thank you, yes. He calls it New England. Is V-States better than Ortho for XP? In many cases, yes. Can I give you a flight to do in the Q400 next plane 11? Calgary to Vancouver. One of my favorite flights to do on the West Coast. Natural Born Killer, take care, my friend. Have yourself a wonderful evening. If you're going to need flights in and out of Portland, there's a good payware there and also good flights out of there. Portland? Like KPDX? Yeah, I did a flight the other day out of there. We flew to and from Portland. We went to, where did we go? Went to Spokane. and Glacier Park. And the max of the Q4, what's that, Elijah? Q4. Always. Pardon me. You ever visited Banff? I have, Scott. Yes, twice. Last time about 12 years ago. 10, 12 years ago was the last time I was out there. It's been a while. But yeah, I went snowboarding with my family last time. Aunts, uncles, cousins. It was before I obliterated my back. Chat, what's the over-under? We get some cheap Halloween candy at the grocery store. I gotta go grocery shopping after this with Daisy. We gotta get some Daisy treats, don't we? Yep, we're running low. What did you do to my back? I forgot. Welding, man. Much of the V-State tiles you can download has been color corrected and more eye candy. Yes, I agree with that. What's a good 3.5 hour flight for Iberia? I don't know, dude. Go to flightconnections.com. Captain Jarrett, flightconnections.com. Are you a welder? I was before I started doing this full time. You mean Portland, Maine? Okay. I'll have to take a look. Who makes the payware? Is it Vertical Sim? Mopar, do you want to do the honors or you want me to do it? How about you do it, Mopar? Just get rid of them altogether. Cap, where do you get your V-speeds from in the Q400? You just click. Jadash. You just click on the speed tape and it'll populate it for you. Sim Captain, what's up, my man? How are you, dude? Good to see you. Welcome back. It's the old school Air Canada Express. And who said turboprops don't go fast? Thanks, Wopar. I love these streams because it's just non-stop vibes. If I had the money, I would donate because relaxing with you is so good. My mental health. Thank you for doing this so often. Philip, no worries, man. Thanks for being here and hanging out, dude. That's kind of exactly the atmosphere that I'm going for, man. We can just come, hang out. We can laugh, make fun of me. Never take yourself too seriously, man. You always got to have fun, especially when you're on the internet, and especially doing stuff like this, right? Got to have fun, man. What is that major highway right here? That is a major interstate right there. That looks like it's going north into Canada, eh? Is this where the Moose 1 goes, eh? The Moose 1 follows this one, eh? That is a major, that's got to be the... Yeah, it's definitely leading up north to Canada. What is that? That's the I-95. The I-95. It goes straight up into Canada, baby. The I-95. This little town is called Lincoln, Maine. It's Aero Designs. Okay, I'll take a look, Porter. Flying MCO on the 16th, and I'm on an Embraer 175. Nice. I've been on a couple Embraer 175s. The Swayze Express. Oh, fuck. Dude, I'm rewatching it right now. Harry, I'm rewatching it, and I just finished the, season, was it 7 or 8? I think it was 8. Is 8 one of the new ones, or is 7? Where did they finish? Whatever. The last episode of the last couple episodes of like the original one before they moved over to Netflix and started continuing on. I-95 goes up to Canada. I didn't know that. It stopped in Maine or something. Yeah, it goes all the way up. Look. Want to know how I know? Because I was looking at the map, and I was like, oh. Look. It's the I-95. And if you follow it, it goes all the way up. That is the big one to get into Canada. And there it goes. Gets into Woodstock, New Brunswick. When I drive, remember I've told you guys I have family in Fredericton. I have family in Fredericton that I go and visit. So when you're making the drive from Ottawa, Ottawa's right here, we'll say, you end up going like this, and you follow this all the way up to Rivière-du-Loup, and then you take this, the 185, and you basically come down. You basically hug the border, Van Buren, Maine. Huge crossing in Van Buren, Maine as well. And yeah, you basically just come down like that. It's kind of a nuisance when you're driving, but that's usually how it goes. That's usually exactly what happens. And you go all through this, all through Woodstock, and past here, and St. Leonard. That's usually how you go. But we're taking the shortcut. We're cutting straight across Maine, which you technically could also do from Ottawa as well. You could fly, but you can't bring any medicine or anything with you. All right, cloudy. Oh, nice. Winds have kind of calmed down a little bit for us into Halifax. Weather is showing winds 240 at 9 knots. 15-mile visibility. Scattered at 2,500. Broken at 5,200. Altimeter 2972. Medicine over time? Exactly. I have a new H. I take the 95 all time. It goes from South Florida to Canada. That's really cool, man. Very cool. The stretching meds, of course. Man, I like the Q400, especially listening to the prop run-up. Sheesh. It's beautiful, man. It is beautiful, rookie. I agree, man. Can this flight overlay be used in Microsoft Flight Simulator? Yes. It's Sim Toolkit Pro. Engineero. Put exclamation point banner. B-A-N-N-E-R. Banner. And that'll provide you with a link to Sim Toolkit Pro. Thanks, Marcello. I watched some shows in Canada a few weeks ago. It was Edmonton. It looked like a rough part of Edmonton, too. Seems like a rough place or something. Can you confirm that Edmonton is? I don't think Edmonton's a rough place. I don't think anywhere in Canada is really a rough place, man. It also depends about rough. You have to understand, there's not a lot of violence in Canada. Like, violence in Canada is like you get beaten up. You know what I mean? Like, we don't really have guns. We have knives and shit, but like, yeah. I don't know. You'll have to ask Mr. Barry. Dad lives in Edmonton. Nowadays, it's a little bit different, but... Engineero, no worries, man. Thanks for being here. Appreciate that. Flew today from Halifax to Boston. The Q4 stands at Halifax make the Q4 experience so realistic. Where do they park? Explain Spotter. Do you know? I've always wondered that. Do they have their own little? Do they have their own little gates? Are they? There are these little gates right here, right? These little guys right here. Not this satellite here, but the little gates here. Those are the little Q4 gates, right? If I'm correct. It's been a while since I've flown into Halifax, and I think this is an addition, but I'm pretty sure that's where they park, these little things here. Porter parks at 12. Got you. Last of Us HBO series being filmed in Edmonton and Calgary. Yeah, I don't know. Those little stands got you. Happy Monday, Cap. Just joining in. Hope you're having a good one. Jonathan, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Hope you're having a great Monday as well. Your Monday, my Friday. Immediately following the stream, I'm going to the grocery store, doing groceries, and then I'm taking the next 2 days off completely. I got Far Cry 6 downloaded. I'm going to put some time into Far Cry 6. Yeah. Just hang out. How many terabytes of Orthler do I have? 7.5, I think now. You said you've been on a 175. I chose a window seat. Is it loud? Nice planes. They're nice planes, man. I think they use the CFM engines. Same engines like kind of on the RJ jets. They're not bad. They're nice planes, man. I'm going to do Madrid to Stockholm. There we go. Sweet flight. A -7, yeah. Wow, kid, did you check the FAQ part of, like, when you buy the documentation, when you buy the Q400 on how to set it properly? You're gonna have to probably set a button, and then you're gonna have to press the button and then move your throttles into that range. I've deleted all my add-ons in the community folder because Microsoft 2020 won't load if there's a problem with just one add-on. That's weird. You didn't really have to delete all of it. You could have just made a new folder, but... Gap football as well. You plan on putting your turboprop skills to the test. Heavy winds, landing on minimum visibility approaches. We'll see, man. I mean, you know me. We always fly real world weather. So the real world weather will be, you know, whatever it gives us, we'll use it. It's coming up on winter time, so... You know it's probably going to be some crazy weather. Is the Dash 8 Cat 3? I have no clue. Some of them? I don't think it will auto land. Dash 8 is Cat 3 with a HUD. Got you. Mav, what's up, man? How are you, dude? Had a very realistic landing into Montreal. Some crazy-ass weather. Winds were gusting up to 30-something knots on final, blowing us around everywhere. Was fun, though. I think we had a nice, realistic landing. With AutoLand, it would make 800 feet per minute. What do you mean? Calgary looks fine. Winds are 180 at 9 knots, 40 mile visibility, -3. A little bit cold. All right, let's go ahead and did this flight yesterday, and it was a little bit wonky on the VNAV. So we're gonna do this. We'll see what it says. Yeah, see how it says we're 17,000 feet above VDEV. So that's not going to work at all. So we will just manage our own descent is what we'll do. If you look at the charts, we don't have a restriction. The only real restriction that we have is Log Pro at 5,000. So it's really all we're going to do. We're all the way out here. Probably start our descent by Movox, probably, I think, and we'd be fine. Where's Movox? Maybe before Movox. Halfway between Movox. Let's say, we'll see how far that, does it say how far it is between waypoints? Does it show you here? Message, that's fine. Go to my waypoints next. Does it say how far it is between Ebkid to Movox is 55.5 miles. 15 minutes. That will be plenty of time to descend. Plenty of time to descend. So we'll just do that. We'll plan for the descent like 25 miles out from Movox. 30 miles out. We'll call it 30 miles out from Movox. We'll start our descent. That's going to give us 60 miles to descend by Logpo. So we're fine. You live in Calgary, -3 is nothing? Of course not. Easy peasy weather. To be calculated top ascent by yourself, what are your variable distances from your waypoints? I mean, you can do simple math. There's always like the rule of 3, which I'm sure would come in pretty fucking handy when you're flying this airplane. There's a rule of 3. I think you take your altitude and you divide it by 3 and then multiply it by something. You live in Calgary, but you moved from Yellowknife. Oh, bad. Yup. I can imagine. Quick maths. Divided by 3 times 100. There you go. Thank you. Where does Alaskan fly their Q400? Everywhere. Also, last night you did your first flight to 340 and you got a -26. Jesus. Nice, dude. Extreme butter. You think that's wrong? Shouldn't it be divide by 1,000 and then times by 3? Maybe. That makes more sense. You take 25,000, you divide it by 3. Wait, what? No, wait. You take 25,000, you divide it by 1,000, which would be 25, and then you times that by 3, which would be 75 miles. 75 nautical miles. I think that is correct, Philip. I think you're right, Philip. So you take your altitude, divide it by 1,000, and then times it by 3. That makes much more sense. I think you're correct, Philip. You're going to say it's your altitude by 3, and then add 10 for wind variables? Or wait, the other way, sorry. Isn't Skyline Simulations coming out with their Q300? I have no clue. I have no clue, man. I don't know how you're going to beat this thing, but... I wish you all the best. Basically knock 3 zeros off and multiple by 3. That's the super easy way of doing it as well. Yeah, absolutely, actually, Steve. That's the easiest, actually, I think, way of doing it. Take off your zeros, whatever your cruise altitude is, take off your zeros, so 25, and then times 25 by 3, or 27, or 29, or 33, or 31, whatever your altitude is, and then times that by 3. And that should be about when you want to start your descent. So, if we look here, it's telling me if we want to be at Logpo for 5,000, we should descend 75 miles before Logpo. If I did my math correctly, that means that we would start descending 5 miles into Movox. Or 5 miles away from Movox. Sorry, no. No, 5 miles into being. So, shortly after Ebkid, 5 miles after Ebkib is when we should start our descent. What ortho do I use for Canada? Ortho for XP. Yeah, actually, I guess you're right, Canadian. We want to be at 5,000 feet. So we want to lose 20,000 feet, so 60 miles out. You're correct. Good thinking. Those 60 miles are without winds, though? That's true. So what do we have to add? 10 for winds? An extra 10 miles for winds? What source? Different source or just Bing? Just Bing, Birdie. Smitty was doing some tests. He says that ARC is much better than Bing up here. All right, our approach and landing briefing. We are planning for runway 23 this afternoon into Halifax. We'll go and grab all the information we need here. ILS 23. Our minimums today are going to be we're going to be doing the ILS, and we'll put it down to 200. It should be fine. We'll come down here, 200 on our decision height. Good. And then we will set there's our nice clouds. 200 is set there, and we will go ahead and set ILS frequencies of 109.9 and front a course of 233. 109.9 down here, 109.9, and our front course down here to 233, I believe it was. 233, correct. 233 is set. All right, cool. If you guys are wondering how to do that, you just hold the format button down. All right, so about we need to be 60 miles out. So quick math, well, 20 set. We're gonna just put that down to 25. So we're 35 miles out from Movox. We're gonna start our descent. Actually, I guess we could start it now because we're adding 10. So we'll do that now. So we'll bring our altitude down to 5,000 feet. We'll see how well this works. 5,000 feet. And vertical speed. 1,800 feet per minute. Pull the power back here. We're over speed on us. All right, cool. And we'll alt select. All right, cool. I don't like any of these songs anymore. Can I find these songs and remove them off? Go away. Remove. Fucking hate those songs, man. That like grouping of like 6 or 7 songs there. Just terrible. Alright, sending nicely. Our sounds turned back up. You convert the ground speed by doing ground speed by 60. Okay. Holy hell. Too much learning. My brain's going to explode. Too much learning. Thanks, guys. I appreciate all that. What model are you flying on, Captain Canada? This is the Q400. I get. Is this considered an NG for all my Q400s in chat? All my fans? Is this considered a NG? Is this like the Q4 NG or whatever they call it? Hopefully the weather in Halifax is behaving nicely. Hey, 240 at 9. We like that, friends. We like that. 29er72 on the altimeter. 15 degrees. Nice day. It's warmer out there than it is here. NG really doesn't matter up front. The NG part is in the back as far as I know. Interesting. 12 Gut, what's up, man? I still can't get over our ground speed today. That's absolutely wild. I flew this flight last night. Took me an hour and 31 minutes. We're approaching an hour right now when we're already starting our descent. Like we're already into our descent. 5,000 feet, 6,000 feet into our descent. Nova Scotia sounds so nice. It's beautiful, man. I always tell people if you're not really interested in the whole like party scene and like restaurant scene and like going out and like clubbing and that type of stuff, stay away from Montreal, stay away from Toronto, go out east. Go see what it's like in New Brunswick and Nova Scotia. And it's just unbelievable, man. It's so beautiful. Do the systems work like the Majestic, or it has a Collaba FMC? It's got a custom FMC, fully custom FMC. I'm not sure if it works like the Majestic. I've never flown the Majestic. We're going to set our transition altitude. 29er72. Go. Those cloud breakouts right there, beautiful. Wow, kid, dropping the 10 bomb. My man. Thanks so much, dude. Appreciate you, sir. Huge no floaties, man.
Thanks Cap and Chat for the help. When I get home tonight, I'll try some more practice with the TD and see if I can't get her down on the ground.
There you go, man. Thanks for support, Wow Kid. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you, man. All right. Any restrictions coming up here? No real restrictions till we're at Logpo. 210 at 5,000 feet. I think we're doing well. Very cool watch. Very, very cool. How many terabytes of ortho do you have on your computer? Just over 7 terabytes. Lots of ortho, man. It has its own 8 terabyte drive, dedicated hard drive. Just lifted off to now bound for YVR. Awesome. Cap, are you using a plugin which makes the default roads in ortho visible? I don't think it's a plugin. It's an overlay that you run. Vertical Sim has it up for his V-States. But yes, I am running something that blends the ortho in, so you don't really see the, the huge difference. It kind of looks like it's blended all together. All right, we've got to bring that speed back here. I want to be at about 250. Hey, Captain, are you from the U.S.? No. I'm from Canada. What are your thoughts about the prop lever during flight? Am I leaving it in the same position, or is it something you have to mess with? So, from what I've been told, cruise prop is 900, so at about 2,000, between 2,000 and 3,000 feet, you pull your props back one position to 900, and then once you reach cruise altitude, you bring your props back to 850, which is one more notch back. Just be careful not to bring them to start/feather. That would not be good. Now that's what I've been told. I've seen people fly it differently. I've seen people who just leave max prop all the way forward, 1020, all the way forward till cruise, and then 900 in cruise. I'm not quite sure. Again, it might be depending on the airline, depending on the pilot. I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe one of you guys in chat, Cucumber, if you can talk about that, maybe. Cucumber may be able to help you. All right, 10,000 feet is coming up, so let's get these done. Altimeter is set and check, descent checklist. We're going to get our approach checklist set now. Let's go upstairs. We'll get our landing lights on. Beautiful. 10,000 feet. How'd you get Navigraph? Because I'm pretty sure it's only euros. You can still pay for things in euros in a different currency, my friend. Some airlines climb 850, some in 900. SOP differences. Got you. Okay, altimeters are set. Lights are on as required. GPS landing flaps 15 is what we're going with today. That is selected. Fuel transfer pump is off. Tank aux pumps 1 and 2 is on. Standby hydraulic pressure and PTU are on. So we got tank 1 aux pump, tank 2 aux pump, standby hydraulic pressure and PTU control all on. Good. Hydraulic pressure is checked. We're fine on that. Passenger signs are on. Caution warning lights have been checked and off. Cabin has been secured. Approach checklist is complete. Next checklist will be landing checklist. Bring our speed back 240 knots. The descents worked out pretty well, to be honest with you. There's Logpo. We're about 2,000 feet from Logpo. Sorry, 2,600 feet. So it charges you for the currency where you are? Of course. All right, let's set our landing speeds today. 141, we're going to aim for about 130 knots. Gonna pause our music here shortly, friends. And we're gonna intercept the localizer at 3,000. You're getting cabin pressure warning lights. Make sure that you have this set to auto. Cabin altitude, make sure it's all the way down at the bottom. To auto. That would be my guess. I mean, we pretty much nailed that. We're 4 miles out. 4 miles out from Logpo. 3.5 miles, and we're 300 feet above it. I mean, I think that rule of 1,000 and then rule of times 3 is pretty damn impressive. We are officially almost coming up on altitude now. 2 miles out, we'll call that. 2 miles and we're at 5,000 feet. I'd say that works pretty damn well. If you're ever in a pinch, friends, you know what to do with your descent. Because that seemed to work pretty damn well. So 210 knots is what we're looking for now on the speed. Start bringing that back a little bit. Yeah, or you're not turning the bleeds on. Engine bleeds. Air conditioning for the bleeds. That could be it. Alright, let's go down to 4,000 feet now. Out south. Alright, music is done for the day. Sweet! Let's turn our sounds up here. We're going full immersive on this approach, friends. Right, speed's supposed to be 210. Let me bring that back here a little bit. Alrighty, and I'm going to go on to heading. Heading of about 055 right now. Right. The right turn to 145. Continue down to 3,000 feet. Over 10 to ATC cleared us. A little alt cap. Good. Just double checking there's nobody online. There is nobody online. Okay. And just going to get us just a little bit past here. We'll go to vertical speed. 500 feet per minute should be plenty. Watch my speed here, Cap. Thank you. 210. Right, so we said it's going to be a right turn of 145. Flip over to heading mode. Right turn 145. Good. We'll flip our nav source over to ILS. Good. All right, cool. Looking great. Keeping our speed up around 200 knots. Just under that cloud layer, looking good. All right, we need a nice butter here, friends. Wrap up the week here. Nice butterino. Right turn 205. Give us a nice intercept angle here. Gonna arm approach. Localizers captured. Reduced end for landing, we'll select that. Glide slope's coming alive. Sounds are coming all the way up. Enjoy. I'm going to shut up, let you guys just listen to this aircraft. So violent, Canadian airline. Traffic, Air Canada, sorry, Jazz, 8106, 3 mile final, 123, Halifax.
500. Minimums. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Finish off with a beauty. Woo-hoo-hoo. Ladies and gentlemen, that's how we like to land it. Oh, baby. We need some chef kisses in chat, please. Oof. Do Doing Canada proud. What a landing. Halifax traffic, Jazz 8106, vacated runway 23, Halifax traffic. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Halifax International Airport after a flight time of 76 minutes. I feel like that's got to be a record. An hour and 16 minutes. Absolutely crazy. We're 2 minutes early. What a beautiful flight that was, my friends. Absolutely gorgeous. God, I am in love with this airplane. It's going to be real tough for me to start flying any other airplane, guys. I'm not even joking. I haven't felt this way about an aircraft since I think I started flying simulators again. This thing just hits me in every single feel I've ever feeled. This is just, it brings so much joy. It's like almost reignited like the FlyJSim passion for me. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. I'm in literal love with this aircraft. Control locks coming on. Transponder standby, radar flaps clean. Tank aux pump 1 and 2 is off, yaw damper off. Taxi anti-collision light to red. Red is set. Pitot static switches and windshield heat off. Window heat is off. Ice protection good. Main bus tie on. After landing checklist is complete. Alessandro, it really is. It really, really is. Get our APU powered on. APU starting. you guys are looking for this scenery, it's in the link in the description, guys. Shutdown taxi light, park brake is on, standby hydraulic pressure and PTU control is off. Start and feather. We're going to feather for 30 seconds. Passenger signs are coming off, nose wheel steering off, radar's off, anti-skid off, bleed air 1 and 2, min, APU gen is on. Condition levers for 30 seconds, that's what we're doing now. Lights, master battery switch, good. Call that 30 seconds. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, my friends, down into Halifax International Airport. What an absolute incredible flight. Wow. I don't think wow is enough to say how cool that was. I hope you guys enjoyed that, because we're going to be making that flight, I think, more than a couple people are going to be happy about. Between this scenery and everything else, this is absolutely bananas. Absolutely bananas. The air stairs are coming out now. Everybody's deboarding the airplane. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Welcome, 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 welcome. What a beautiful flight. What a beautiful landing. Everything about that was just absolutely gorgeous. 10 out of 10. Would fly again. Welcome to the facts, my friends. You got the beautiful Canadian flags blowing in the wind. Absolutely beautiful. Once flew to London City to Flybe-8, superb, great views, and that steep descent. Wow, nice. Yeah, that'd be absolutely beautiful. All right, let's go ahead and jump inside. We will go ahead and do the, that is off as well. There we go. Shutdown procedures are complete. Let's go ahead and fast unload. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and get the stairs put away. Close the main cabin door so we can do our replays. And we'll close our back door. All right, sweet. Let's toggle replay mode. We'll back this sucker up. We'll take a look at that arrival in to Halifax. Absolutely beautiful.
20, 40, 50, 100.
It's all right. It's going to be a little bit loud. My apologies. All right. Let's watch this arrival in, shall we? Slight little crosswind there as well. Man. Got this beautiful road yesterday. Really enjoyed doing hops around Alaska. Hell yeah, Ryzen. Hell yes, dude. We're going to be doing some of those too, man. Juneau, Ketchikan, all those beautiful airports, man. Oh, hell yes. Look at this arrival. Beautiful little flare. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Oh, my Lord. Ladies and gentlemen, that is by far our best landing. And I saved it for the Canadians, of course. My Canadians bringing this bird home. That was 100% our best landing in this aircraft. 100%. The best landing that we've ever had in this aircraft. That was literal perfection. I honestly, 7-second float, 93 feet per minute. Just absolutely gorgeous. Listen to these sounds as this thing rips by us as well. My goodness me. My goodness me. Oh my lordy lord. Holy dude. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Welcome to Halifax, my friends. Man, that makes me happy. We're finishing the week on such a gorgeous, gorgeous landing. God, it doesn't get any better than that, man. That's how we're wrapping up the week flying the Q4. As you can tell, I'm just, like I said, I'm in love with this airplane, guys. I apologize if there's some people in chat that really don't like this airplane. You might not want to hang out in the channel for the next little bit, because I'm pretty sure we're going to be flying this airplane quite a bit. We're all going to be Q4 rated by the time I'm done flying this airplane, friends. We're going to know the ins and outs and everything we need to know about this airplane. I am absolutely in love. Absolutely in love, friends. I don't think it gets any better than that. What a way to wrap up the week. Guys, if you haven't done so, please do me a huge solid. Don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well for fresh X-Plane content weekly. Microsoft Flight Simulator content, all kinds of content. If you haven't done so, do me a huge solid. Don't forget to smash down that thumbs up. Don't forget to smash down that subscribe button as well. My goodness me, absolutely beautiful. What a way to wrap up the week. This week was absolutely crazy, guys. An absolute crazy week. We did cross the pond. We've been in the Q400 trying to learn this airplane as the very first time. It's just been an absolute blast. An absolute pleasure, guys. If you haven't done so, again, show some love to the channel. Alrighty, guys, that's going to wrap up this week here on the channel. Cross the pond done. Q400 training done. All the goodies done. Absolutely beautiful. Had a great time flying this week with you all. Thank you so much for everybody who tuned in, who's flying with us. All the VATSIM controllers that did cross the pond with us this week. Just absolutely bananas, man. You guys are absolutely awesome. To all my mods, donators, and sponsors, thank you all so much for everything that you do for the channel. Without you guys here, none of this is possible. So thank you all very, very much for your support. Truly do appreciate it. You guys are absolutely awesome. Hopefully you enjoyed this week, guys. I think on Thursday, we're obviously going to be back in the Q400 if I had to take a guess. I'm not quite sure what we're going to be doing. I really want to do some West Coast hops with this as well. Up in Alaska, I want to do some WestJet Encore hops to Kelowna, Edmonton, Calgary, Vancouver, Abbotsford. I got a bunch of places I want to fly this airplane. So next week, probably back in this guy. Guys, enjoy the replays. Hope you guys have yourselves a wonderful start to the week. Look forward to seeing you guys all on Thursday. Happy landings, my friends. Peace!